like you're all alone. I know a friend, his name is Jesus, and he'll never.
Hey everybody, this is David Grant for the Biblical Truth Podcast. And we are here doing another video talking about God's wrath during the tribulation, part 2. I'm very excited about this because I wanted to give you guys a full picture of what really happens during the tribulation period, so you would have that understanding, not just for yourself, but to tell other people to get right, so you would have motivation to encourage people. Okay, let's start right away. Revelation 16 verse 1 to 2. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of God upon the earth. Verse 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome, grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship his image. Okay, I've said this in a lot of my videos that if you are here during the tribulation period and you accept the Antichrist mark in the right hand or in the forehead, you are lost for all eternity. Okay, there's no redemption at that point. There's no saving you. There's no pleading with God. You are lost for all eternity. What does that mean in a practical sense? Get right from now, so you won't have to go through that. I've given enough videos to say and prove why we will not be here. But if you are left behind and you are here, it's going to be a time of torment. Okay. Revelation 16 verse 3. And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as the blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. You got to remember, this is God's wrath. Revelation 16 verse 4. And the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of waters, and they became blood. Revelation 16 verse 8 to 9. And the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. Verse 9, and men were scorched with great heat, and blasphemed the name of God, which had power over these plagues, and they repented not to give him glory. Revelation 16, verse 10 to 11. And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain, and they blasphemed the God of heaven, and because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds. I'm moving along before we break all this down. Revelation 16, verse 12 and verse 16. And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. Verse 16. And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Revelation chapter 16, verse 17 to 18. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, it is done. Verse 18, and there were voices and thunders and lightnings, and there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth. So mighty an earthquake and so great. Let's break it down. What are we talking about? Okay. What do we have so far? We have the continuation of God's wrath on mankind. Extreme sores, the seas, rivers, and fountains are turned into blood. Extreme heat, remember that? Drying up the Euphrates, preparing the way for the battle of Armageddon. And the greatest earthquake ever, and mankind doesn't what? Doesn't repent. With all of that, mankind doesn't repent. Let me break it down. We are a type of people that if we don't have God on the inside, leading us and controlling us and guiding us, we will be the same type of people here in the future that are being punished, that are taking on the wrath of God because we refuse him in this life. Okay, so if you make it right now and you decide you do not want to serve the Lord, when the church is raptured right before the tribulation period, and the tribulation period takes on from the first day of the tribulation, God's wrath is poured out. And it's going to be the worst thing you have ever encountered. What am I saying? Get right now so that you are not left behind and you have to face God's wrath. It's one thing to face man's wrath. It's one thing to face a regular enemy. But God, who can stop God? Who can reason to tell God, don't pour out your wrath? No one. Okay? Get right today while you have the chance. All right, let me close with this. This is not for the people who became a Christian during the tribulation. There will be people who will get saved eventually during the tribulation. There will be a few, okay? They will go into the millennial period, okay? It will be tough for them. It will be a challenge, but they're not the ones under the wrath. All right? The church is in heaven from the pre-rapture and comes back with Jesus in Revelation 19, verse 11. So let's close with this. Repent while you have a chance, all right? This is the time to get your life right, get your house in order. Listen, Christians are dying day by day, whether health reasons, whether accidents, a myriad of reasons. You don't want to die today as a sinner and not be right with God, and you wake up in hell, and then later at the judgment, you are thrown into the lake of fire. You would have wasted your entire life. The reason why I teach these videos about revelation, about what's happening, because we are coming to a conclusion. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 100 years. We are coming to a conclusion. Get right. Get your family right. Do all that you can do to live right. You don't want the hand of God against you. All right. So listen, this is David Grant for the Biblical Truth Podcast. Look for my Armageddon video. Hope it will encourage you. Live right. Be blessed.
He has a plan for me.